Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gathered around should be a good one today. Today's topic is why do men push women away? I've been asking them back. Bottom line, a lot of men, they seek comfortability, and if they push a woman away, it's probably because he was inconsiderate or inconsistent, didn't really take her seriously, or he got bored of her, or hey, he just just wanted a good time. So that's why a lot of men will push the woman away, or doesn't really value her, doesn't really respect her, etc. So that's why a lot of men will push a woman away. But why would he try to come back? It's because once he push you away and you go out here in the dating realm, as far as try to date women, try to meet new people, he understands it's a challenge. It's a challenge to get up every day or every other day and meet women, get their number, exchange numbers, go on dates to see if you have a connection. And sometimes you don't have that connection that you had with an ex or somebody you talked to and previously, like year, 2-3 years ago. So you have to be very conscious and aware if a man is hitting you up and you guys haven't spoken in 3 to 4 months or 3 to 4 years, because a lot of times, 9 out of the 10, he try to find somebody else who will replace you or be with somebody else, and it didn't work itself out, and now he's calling you as backup. And that's the one thing you don't want to be as a woman, is to be a man's plan B or option B. You always want to be a man's top priority. If he doesn't get it right, if he doesn't see your value and worth from beginning when you guys are dating or a relationship or a marriage, then 9 out of 10 he's not trying to come back. Now there are a few exceptions. Now you guys met, y'all were probably young, y'all mind was young, or you guys really wasn't mentally or physically or physical or spiritually there, then y'all just needed time to break away from one another, and you guys are coming back and y'all are coming back full force, then that is a possibility that you guys are working out. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like if he called you, y'all haven't talked 3-4 months or 3-4 years, and he's with another girl, he got married, had kids already, then 9 times out of 10, a lot of it might just be for conveniency, maybe just be for a quick hookup, a good, good time, a good time salary, that kind of stuff. It's not really for nothing investment long term. So you have to be very aware of that. You always have to judge a man by his actions, not just the words, because it's easy to be in that spark, when you're haven't talked with somebody for 3-4 years or 3-4 months, and you kind of get that little spark when y'all get back on the phone. Y'all continue to have those memories of y'all's conversation, memories of y'all hanging out, having a good time. Really, they come back to you. So you have to be very aware to not really to blind all that, because it's easy to get caught up in all that. And for example, that could be like, one of your relatives that you haven't seen since Christmas, and you see them on your birthday party, then it's all of a sudden you kind of have those feelings, those emotions at the birthday party that you had at the Christmas party or during Christmas. So, but you got to realize that you may not have that same mentality 2-3 months down the road. So you have to be very cautious, very aware of what a man's intentions are not when he tosses you to the side, when you guys break your separate ways, So you have to be very mindful of that, because sometimes, like I said, only way a man would really in contact with his ex is if he's getting tired of his current situation. But don't be the buffer, Let him and his wife or significant other work things out. If they have a difficult problem, let them go to therapy, go to counseling, whatever they need. And you don't need to be the buffer, You don't need to be in someone else's relationship unless they both for certain, unless they know for certain that they cut it off completely. That's the only time that you may want to get engaged back with that person, if you know that the divorce paper has been signed, everybody's going their separate ways. Then it's okay to see what's what and not really get too high, too low about the situation, because like I said, it's easy to get comfortable again to that space when you haven't talked to somebody for a long time. You start remembering the good times, the bad times, the fun times, but you always got to remember what was the reason that you guys split up? Why did you all leave one another? And like I said before, it could be chemistry, it could just be the timing, but if it comes down to disrespect, uh, putting your hands on you, not treating you with respect, not honoring you, then a lot of that stuff didn't really change just because he was somebody else. And I always use this analogy like one woman's trash is another woman's trash. He didn't change. Although the right woman will make a man change, so it all depends on that woman too. But like I said, 9 times out of 10, it's just really for convenience wise. Hey, I know I can come back to this. It's a comfort zone. It's just like you have a safety net, meaning like, hey, I can go out here, get drunk, get wasted or whatever, and guess what? I still have a fallback plan. Or some people that have their parents and they still have the rope, meaning they still can always go back to the nest when the relationship ends. It means that, hey, I always have a safety net, I always have a plan B, whatever doesn't go right in my current situation. And that's the thing about relationship is that you gotta be all in. And there is no safety net, there is no plan B, no plan C, plan D. There's nobody on the roster, there's nobody coming after you. So it's like you have to, when you step up to the plate, you gotta hit. You gotta be a home run. You gotta be the one that hits it because there's no one's gonna save you. And like I said, a lot of times as men, we'll get with a woman, like I said, create a little magic, and then guess what? We'll go on to somebody else. But someone who's gonna stick there through thick and thin, a lot of times as men, we're not gonna really try to hold on to that because we're just constantly wanting more. So we have to really just do a better job of controlling our lusts and continue to just value the people that we're with in that moment, in that season, that time frame. It's just like losing a loved one and you're like, man, I want to go back in time and reminisce and have that time to talk and have tea or have coffee with that person. You understand that the person is no longer there. So you do have to make every moment count, every moment memorable, cherishable, and you just have to just make sure that you're putting all the chips to the table, the first time, because you never know what may happen. So just be present, just get everything the best shot the first time, no redos, So that's what I'm trying to do with my marriage. Like I said, trying to put everything all in and just lean on God for everything. So that's what I've been doing. It's been working pretty well. Like I said, my wife, daughter, we've been doing good. Can't wait till her birthday, end of the month. So very excited about that. And just keep pushing forward. There's no plan B, there's no fallback plan. It's just we in this until death do us part. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the risk, I like the temptation, but it's gonna be all worth it when I'm in my 70s, 60s, and looking back like, what, I did this, 20, 30, 40 years ago, and I'm still here, we're still grinding, we still trying to make this work. So I can't wait, but it's gonna take it one day at a time, not get too high, too low. But like I said, that's why, conclusion, that's why a lot of men try to come back. It's a safety net, it's comfort, and a lot of men, like I said, it's easy and convenient to get with somebody that you already know. You don't have to go through the process, the screening process, like interview process. That's just like, hiring somebody new as opposed to going to a different company. You can always come back to your company if you left on good terms. You already know the system is, the culture, etc. But going to a new job may be difficult. You have to learn new people, culture, regulations, but it's a comfort zone, a safety net. So don't be a man's plan B. Be a plan 1A, unless it's a situation where you guys both mature, y'all grow, and he's showing action that he wants to be with you. Just let it go and just move forward. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Until next time, I'm out, Coach JC. But yeah, though, what do you think about the situation? Why do you think men come back? Comment below. I'm out.